Thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce to you Otis Roy, the Pomona Blue Yodeler. In 1929, he was a 15-year-old working in the cotton fields 10 to 12 hours a day for 75 cents a day. And he heard this man on the radio singing and yodeling, and it just made his whole life lighter and easier. And that was Jimmie Rogers, the father of country music. So I'm going to introduce to you Otis Roy, the Pomona Blue Yodeler.
Incidentally, Penelope and I wrote a song about this, about me seeing Jimmie Rogers. Yodelity, yodelity, yodelity. In Charleston, Missouri, at the age of 15, saw Jimmie Rogers, heard him yodel and sing. And Jimmie sung the song to make him sound just right. When he did his blue yodel, I could listen all night. Yodelity, yodelity, yodelity.
Mama says to me, Jimmie's coming in town, pick cotton all day till my knees drug the ground. Back in 1929,
saw Jimmie Rogers singing No Hard Time, No Hard Time Blue. Went and paid 30 cents to hear Jimmie Rogers sing. All around the water tank waiting for a train. He told some stories and I laughed out loud. Oh boy, the singing brave when he worked the crowd. Sure Crawford knew hard times back then. Boys had to work like grown-up men. Out in the fields I'd yodel his song. Made those 12-hour days not seem so long. Yodelity-o, yodelity, yodelity.
Mama says to me, Jimmie's coming into town, pick cotton all day till my knees drug the ground. Back in 1929,
saw Jimmie Rogers singing No Hard Time, No Hard Time Blue. In Charleston, Missouri, at the age of 15, saw Jimmie Rogers, heard him yodel and sing. And sung the song to make him sound just right. When he did his blue yodel, I could listen all night. When he did his blue yodel, I could listen all night. Thank you. I'm proud to introduce you to my friend, a songwriter, a great musician, Penelope.
Thank you. Well, you know, I always said that if I didn't have to work my daytime job, I would clean the house, I would mow the backyard. But you know what? I got laid off my job, and you know what I did? I just sat in the chair moping. So I did what a lot of songwriters do. I picked up my guitar, and I wrote the Laid Off Blues. It didn't change anything, but I felt better. I should change the oil. It's long overdue. Fix the back fence, mow the front yard too. There's 1,000 things that I ought to do, but I'm sitting here singing got the laid off blues. I should read a book, it's been too long. Sit down and write myself a gold record song. Do all those things that I plan to do, but I'm sitting here singing got the laid off blues. They say when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But I'm sitting around thinking about the kids in the house and all the bills I cannot pay. Well, I could go anywhere that I wanted to go. Sit down and write all those letters I owe. I know I should catch up on the news, but I'm sitting here singing got the laid off blues. Every cloud has a silver lining, that's what they say. But I'm sitting around thinking about the kids in the house and all the bills I cannot pay. Well, I could stand in that employment line. Lord knows I've got the time, but I'm stuck in this chair just like glue, sitting around singing got the laid off blues. Well, I'm stuck in this chair just like glue, sitting around singing got the laid off blues.
Songwriter, Penelope.
This is going to do this song called No Hard Time.
Incidentally, a lot of you young people out there don't know who Jimmie Rogers is. He was a folk songwriter and a singing brakeman. That's why I wear this. He was a brakeman on the railroad years ago. And country people say he's the one that really got country started in the late 20s and 30s. Oh, lady, oh, lady, oh, lady. I got a barrel of flour. Lord, I got a bucket of lard. I got a barrel of flour. Lord, I got a bucket of lard. I ain't got no blues. Got chickens in my backyard. Oh, lady, oh, lady, lady, oh, lady. I'm gonna buy all my children a brand new pair of shoes. I'm gonna buy all my children a brand new pair of shoes. And I'm gonna quit singing these doggone hard time blues. The old lady, oh lady, oh lady. Got corn in my crib, cotton growing in my patch. Got corn in my crib, cotton growing in my patch. Got that old hen setting, waiting for that old hen to hatch. The old lady, lady, oh lady. I'm gonna build me a shanty, Lord, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna build me a shanty, Lord, I'm gonna settle down. Gonna get me a corn-fed mama and quit that running around. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, lady, oh, the lady. I can make more money with my pig and plow. I can make more money with my pig and plow. With my one-eyed mule and my good old Jersey cow. The old lady, hey, hard time blue. Thank you. Thank you. I know some of you have heard about Merle Haggard, though you may not be country, but Merle Haggard idolized Jimmie Rogers too. He recorded a whole full album in 1960s. Named it The Same Train, Different Time. The old lady, oh, the old lady, oh, the old lady. When it's peach picking time in Georgia, apple picking time in Tennessee, cotton picking time in Mississippi, everybody picks on me.
It's true, Otis.
When it's roundup time in Texas, the cowboys make whoopee. Then down in old Alabama, it's girl picking time for me. The old lady, oh, the old lady, oh, the old lady. There's a bluegrass down in Kentucky, Virginia, where they do the swing. Carolina, and I'm coming to you to spend the spring. Arkansas, I hear you calling. I know I'll see you soon. There's what we do a little picking underneath the old dark moon. The old lady, oh, the old lady, oh, the old lady. Now when hard times overtake you, I hope they don't get me. For I've got a sweetie waiting for me down in Tennessee. I know I'm going to see her. I hope it won't be long. There's where we pick a little cabin and call it our mountain home. The old lady, oh, the old lady, oh, the old lady. When the cotton pickers pick the cotton, I'll pick a wedding ring. We will go to town and we'll pick a little gown for the wedding in the spring. I hope the preacher knows his business. I know he can't fool me. When it's peach picking time in Georgia, it's girl picking time for me. The yodeled, yodeled, oh the yodeled. Hey! Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The yodeled, howdy, yodeled.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
The yodeled, howdy, yodeled. When a woman gets the blues, she hangs her little head and cries. When a woman gets the blues, she hangs her little head and cries. But when a man gets the blues, he grabs a train and rides. The yodeled, every time I see that lonesome railroad train, every time I see that lonesome railroad train, it makes me wish I was going home again. The yodeled, looking yonder coming down the railroad track. Looking yonder coming down the railroad track. With the black smoke rolling from that old smokestack. The yodeled, I got the blues so bad, the whole round world looks blue. I got the blues so bad, till the whole round world looks blue. I ain't got a dime, I don't know what to do. The yodeled, I'm weary now, I want to leave this town. I'm weary now, I want to leave this town. I can't find a job, I'm tired of hanging round. The yodeled, hey, hey. Thank you. Once again, it gives me a great pleasure to introduce Penelope, the songwriter. I've been performing with her for a long time. About the best thing ever happened to me in entertainment.
You say, baby, baby, let me come home. Being with others, it's like being alone. You need me, you say you need me bad. I'm the best woman you ever had. Well, I'm warning you now, I ain't fooling around with you or you're fooling around. I'm gonna let you go, gonna let you down. I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. You can spread your loving all over town, but honey, don't you come back, don't come round, 'cause I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. Bet you think I don't know what's going on. Can't see, been blinded by your charms. Whoa. Well, honey, babe, I got news for you. You can't have me, and eat your cake too, 'cause I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. Well, I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. I'm gonna let you go, gonna let you down. I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. Otis. You know nobody can love you like I do. You know nobody can hug you like I do. But honey, babe, if you got it down, don't you come you find out, 'cause I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. I'm gonna let you go, gonna let you down. I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. Well, I ain't fooling around with you while you're fooling around. Well, I never looked at another man, not even in my dreams. And I ain't held another's hand since I was 17. But he left me a month ago, said he needed to be free. And I found myself a single woman, single suddenly, suddenly single. Suddenly single. I was blind to the signs that he was gonna leave. Suddenly single. Suddenly single. Now I'm all alone, there's just the kids and me. Well, I've got to learn a lot of things to make it on my own. Like it doesn't do one speck of good sitting here by the telephone, or thinking about the memories and the way things used to be. But it ain't easy being single suddenly, suddenly single. Suddenly single. I was blind to the signs that he was gonna leave. Suddenly single. Suddenly single. Now I'm all alone, there's just the kids and me. Well, a man I know, he asked me out to dinner and a show. I told him, well, I have the kids and I just couldn't go. But I think that he senses I'm as scared as I can be. 'Cause it isn't easy being single suddenly, suddenly single. Suddenly single. I was blind to the signs that he was gonna leave. Suddenly single. Suddenly single. Now I'm all alone, there's just the kids and me. And it ain't easy being single suddenly. Thank you.
No backup, bro. Get Delta.
Okay, I'll do it and then you. I'm going to bring Otis Roy. I think he is walking history. He's been on almost all of the television stations except for one, talking about his idol, Jimmie Rogers. He does all the festivals. We did Cucamonga Wine Festival, San Dimas Days, both days, the Pomona. I mean, this guy does a lot. So I'm very happy to introduce to you again, Otis Roy.
Otis!
Hey.
Otis!
Make it happen for us, Otis.
Oh, we got it. Here's an old standard.
You were disappointed.
I bet even some of you young guys heard this one. All around the water tank, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. I walked up to a brakeman to give him a line of talk. He says, if you got money, I'll see that you don't walk. I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, you railroad bum. He slammed the boxcar door. Oh, the lady, oh, lady. He put me off in Texas, a state I dearly love. The wide open spaces all around me, the moon and stars up above. Nobody seems to want me or lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, I'm going back to Dixieland. Though my pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain, I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for a train. Oh, the lady, oh, lady. Thank you very, very much. The old lady, oh, lady. It's raining here, storming on the deep blue sea. Lord, it's raining here, storming on the deep blue sea. Ain't no red-headed mama can make a fool out of me. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady. I can see a train coming down the railroad track. Lord, I see that train coming down the railroad track. And I love to hear the bark of that old smokestack. Yodelady, yodelady, yodelady. I see two little spiders climbing up the wall. See two little spiders climbing up and down the wall. You can tell the world one's gonna get his ashes hauled. Yodelady, yodelady, yodelady. I made me clothes, made me hat and shoes. Made me clothes, made me hat and shoes. Makes no difference what I need, I never sing the blues. Oh, lady, oh, lady, oh, lady. Thank you.
You've been a great group. So happy that we're here and get to hear all this different kind of music. We're going to end with a song. I know you're going to have your own part. It's called... yeah, okay, your very first time, we say 3 more. This isn't the last song. Okay, here we go. The very first time I say headed for a good time tonight, I want to hear an old Bob Wills, aha. Let's practice. Well, we're headed for a good time tonight, aha. Oh, you guys are perfect. Then the second time, we say wahoo. Okay. Headed for a good time tonight, wahoo. Now we'll put them together. Well, we're headed for a good time tonight, aha. Headed for a good time tonight, wahoo. Aren't they great, Otis? They're country. I don't care, you guys have just been adopted country. I'm sorry. Well, we're headed for a good time tonight, aha. Headed for a good time tonight, wahoo. Gonna hear my favorite country band with my favorite country man, and we're headed for a good time tonight. Well, this week it's been long and hard. Now we're going down to our favorite bar. Dance and sing along to those good old country songs, and we're headed for a good time tonight. Well, we're headed for a good time tonight, aha. Headed for a good time tonight, wahoo. Gonna hear my favorite country band with my favorite country man, and we're headed for a good time tonight. we're gonna kick up our heels and we're headed for a good time tonight. Well, we're headed for a good time tonight. Ah-ha! Headed for a good time tonight. Wahoo! Gonna hear my favorite country band with my favorite country man, and we're headed for a good time tonight. Gonna hear my favorite country band with my favorite country man, and we're headed for a good time tonight.
We're gonna take him on the road with us, aren't we?
Yeah, that's right, Otis. Whoa. Otis is going to do Jimmie Rogers' favorite song, and it was about his daddy. You want to do that one?
Which one is it?
Daddy and Home. Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Woo.
You sound like that guy out there has heard a few of these songs. I understand this guy, his daddy raised him. His mother died when he was 4 years old, so he really, after he grew up to be a singer, then he really admired this song, and he wrote it, Daddy and Home. I am dreaming tonight of an old southern town and the best friend that I ever had. For I've grown so weary, I'm roaming around. I'm going back home to my dad. Your hair has turned to silver. I know you're fading too. Daddy, dear old daddy, I'm coming back to you. You made my boyhood happy, but still I long to roam. I've had my way, but now I'll say I long for you and for home. Oh, do-le-dee, 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 do-le-dee. Dear old daddy, you shared my sorrow and joy. You tried to bring me upright. I know you'll still be just one of the boys, so I'm starting back home tonight. Your hair has turned to silver. I know you're fading too. Daddy, dear old daddy, I'm coming back to you. You made my boyhood happy, but still I long to roam. I've had my way, but now I'll say I long for you and for home. Oh, do-dee, hey, daddy, howdy-o-dee, oh-dee-o-dee, oh-dee.
Do my daddy.
That just reminded me. Penelope's got a beautiful song that she wrote about her daddy. I want her to sing it. That follows this one. She's a great songwriter, isn't she? All these songs, she wrote them all.
Well, I learned to dance by my daddy's hand when I was just a girl. Out on that dance floor we could really step and twirl. He danced all night with Mom and me. He never took a rest. Now I've danced with lots and lots of men, but my daddy was the best. And I wished I could dance with my daddy again. Feel his arms around me, see that great big silly grin. I wished I could dance with my daddy again, but I left home to see the world and I ain't been back again. When I was young, I thought there's things I couldn't learn at home. So I packed my bags, got the Greyhound bus and set out on my own. Must have gone 100,000 miles just to find everything I need to know was back home all the time. And I wished I could dance with my daddy again. feel his arms around me, see my mama's loving grin. I wished I could dance with my daddy again, but I left home to see the world and I ain't been back again. Well, I learned to dance by my daddy's hand when I was just a girl. Out on that dance floor we could really step and twirl. He danced all night with Mom and me, he never took a rest. Now I've danced with lots and lots of men, but my daddy was the best. I've danced with lots and lots of men, but my daddy was the best. Can I have this dance, Daddy? And we're going to go out on California Blues.
I'm going to California where they sleep out every night. Going to California where they sleep out every night. I'm leaving you, Mama, 'cause you know you don't treat me right. Oh, lady, daddy, oh, lady. Listen to me, Mama, while I sing you this song. Listen to your daddy sing you this lonesome song. You got me worried now, but I won't be worried long. Oh, lady, daddy, oh, lady. Let me tell you something, Mama, that you don't know. Let me tell you something, good gal, that you don't know. I'm a do-right papa, got a home everywhere I go. Oh, lady, daddy, oh, lady. Got the California blues, gal, I'm sure gonna leave you here, oh yeah. Got them California blues, gal, I'm sure gonna leave you here. I may ride the blinds, got no railroad fare. Oh, lady, daddy, oh, lady. Well, I guess that's about all for us. Otis Roy and Penelope. Say so. Go ahead and say.
Thank you. It was fun.
Well, I want to thank Jeff. I want to thank his brother Brian. It all started with Jeff and his brother. I got acquainted with him about 15 years ago, and Bill, and they've been my friends ever since. So they recommended us down here with Bill. This is a beautiful place, and we're proud of it. This is our second time. We'd be glad to come back anytime. Thank you, guys. You people are a great audience. Is my partner really good? You ought to know her well as I do. You really would fall in love with her. Thank you very, very much.
Well, you know that policeman fella at the Grand Old Opera, Mr. Norris? I said to him, Mr. Norris, that man over there is bothering me. He said, why, Miss Minnie, he ain't even looking at you. I said, I knows that's what's bothering me. You know, before I came here, I went to the beauty parlor to get beautified. The woman took one look at me and she said, you know, I think a mud pack would help your face, only $25. I said, $25? Why, back in Grinder Switch, our hogs have had mud packs all their lives and they still look like pigs. Then she tried to sell me those fake fingernails. I said to her, do you think those nails would help me catch a man? She said, honey, I don't know if they'll help you catch him, but they'll sure help you hold on to him once you get your hands onto him. Woo-hoo! Look at those good-looking men out there. I loves to look at good-looking men, don't you, honey? It don't do me one speck of good, but I loves to look. You know, Uncle Nabob and we went to the baseball game last Friday. I stops to buy myself some popcorn, and when I came out, he was sitting right between two blondes. Every time we go to the game, he heads straight for the bleachers. I call them suicide blondes, died by their own hands. Oh, but Uncle Nabob, he's an honest fella, I'll tell you that. we were watching the 11 o'clock news last night. This poor woman was going to jump from the Brooklyn Bridge. I turned to Uncle Nabob. I said, I don't think she's going to jump. And Uncle Nabob says, I bet you $1 she does. So we shook hands. The poor woman jumped. I started to hand Uncle Nabob $1, and he said, I got a confession to make, Minnie. I saw her jump on the 5 o'clock news. I said I did too, but I didn't think she'd be fool enough to do it again. Well, I've been so